Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Rockability here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock tutorial. Today, we are going to be solving Fiery Nemesis challenge to get a reliable shulker box sorter and unloader for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. A quick thanks to all the people who have commented on my videos in the past and have supported me so far. If you have a suggestion for another video or have a redstone wish, let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, like it, smash it, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of my content. But with that, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so before we start the tutorial, I'm first going to show you how this machine works. So in my hand, I have 5 dead bushes, 24 bamboo, 16 oak signs, 12 ink sacks, 15 honeycomb, and all the swords and all the boots. Now I'm going to just randomly put some of those items just in all these shulker boxes. Alright, so I have now put all these items in the chest. So in here, I have just a random sort of items, and obviously you can see they're in random amounts, and some of them are non-stackable, and some of them are. So I'm going to just show you how this basic system works, and then I'm going to show you how to make every single part of this. And then if you want only one part of it, you can keep one part, or you can have all of it. So once we flick the lever, the one bad side about having a non-stackable item sorter is, like you can see, it sorted out all the stackable from the non-stackable items. But the only problem with that is no matter what you do, you're always going to have one item stuck in this hopper. So that's just one sacrifice you're going to have to make in order to separate stackable to non-stackable items. But if I took these boots out and I put these in this top one, you can see it would flow through, and then the boots would get stuck there, and then the sword would go down. And honestly, that will work the other way around, so everything will eventually get through the system. You're just going to be one item short half the time. Now, if I release this lever, you'll see the next part happen. This machine right here will just empty out every single shulker box. And if it isn't a shulker box, it will come through just fine. So you see, there are items in that shulker box. They're coming out. And when it comes out, it will just break the shulker box and move on. After this, what I have is I have another non-stackable item sorter. So this part, the first non-stackable item sorter is optional. If you do not have that there, then you're just going to hear a lot more clicking. And that's just because all your items are going to get flowed through this dispenser. And that's why we need to have glass here. The second one is needed. In this second one, you are sorting out non-stackable items from the items that were inside the shulker box. If you do not do that, then, well, it can mess everything up. Let me just say that. Once you get this far, you see we have all our non-stackable items here and all our stackable items here. If I flick the lever, it will go through here. This will pretty much figure out whether it is a shulker box or whether it's just a non-stackable item. So down here, we have all our shulker boxes coming in. Over here, we have all our non-stackable items. And like that, we have actually filtered out all our items from stackable items that you can reroute all the way back up to your sorting system, or you can put all your non-stackable items in a chest together, or you can have all your empty shulker boxes anywhere you want. But with that, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, to build this first one, this is just a non-stackable item sorter. So we're just going to come around to our first spot, and just make sure you have a T-junction. So you have hoppers going one way, and then where you want the non-stackable items going down. Then we'll just build up from that. We'll take a comparator output from the top one, and that's going to go into a block, redstone dust, torch, and some more blocks. Now this configuration is one of my personal favorites because it makes it just one shorter. Now if you want to make it one wide and or even tileable, you just put a torch there, move the blocks around, put the redstone dust, destroy this. So this is a tileable system, but if you want to make it slightly shorter, which a lot of times I do, just put your redstone torch and your redstone dust like so. And then we can do a quick test. I have all the exact same items in the exact same order. I'm filtering them all through. And as you can see, we have gotten all the items, and then the one item stuck in the hopper. Moving on to the shulker box unloader, this will go through all non-stackable items and make sure that if there is a shulker box, it is completely empty. So right here, we're just going to have a comparator, and in case any items go on top of that comparator, we have one extra hopper there, and now we're going to route right into a block. We'll have a block here, and the rest like this. Then we'll have a comparator on subtract mode, repeater, vortex, redstone dust going all the way around. And we'll have a glass block right there. We'll have a torch tower going up, and that is going to be connected to our piston, which is going to be a sticky piston going down with a half slab on the top half of the block. And right here we'll have torch, and then we'll have some blocks. We'll have dust here, then 2 repeaters, then we'll have block here, block there, and then repeater on 4 ticks and repeater on 2 ticks. Then all you have left to do is I'm putting glass blocks here, so you can do glass blocks here, or you can put whatever other type of block you want to do. But again, this is just to make sure that when the piston pushes down, the block has nowhere to go except in the hopper. Then if we flick the lever here, you'll see it's going to go through all the items. So we have the shulker box, which is unloading all the items it had in there. If I open it, you can see it's just unloading all that stuff. Third in line, we have another non-stackable item sorter. This is the one non-stackable item sorter that you need to have. If you do not have this, then your shulker box unloader is going to do nothing. Because the shulker box unloader is unloading all the items so you have them all at your disposal. Right here, we are separating the items from within the shulker box to the non-stackable items and the shulker box themselves. So by just doing this again, we have our non-stackable item sorter, and if I flick the lever, we're going to get our stackable items here, and then we're going to have our non-stackable items here. And then fourth in line, here's where we're going to figure out what is a non-stackable item and what is a shulker box. So going in the back here, we are going to take a comparator output from here on subtract mode, and again, we're going to do this simple mechanism, 4 ticks. Then right here, we're going to have glass block, because right here, we're going to have a torch, redstone dust. If that glass block wasn't there and it was a full block, we would have a decay clock, which we do not want, which is why we're having a glass block. And then blocks coming out. Then down here, we'll take output this direction. I want to be locking this hopper. So we'll have a block there, repeater here on 4 ticks, then repeater here on 3 ticks, and we can just put a redstone dust. Then right here, we'll have a glass, and then right here, we'll have a repeater on 4 ticks with block, and on the side of that block, we'll have a sticky piston going down with a slab on the top half. And then here again, all you have to do is place your glass blocks like so, just to make, or solid blocks, again, it does not matter whether it's glass or not. And this is just going to make sure that none of the items escape going down into the hopper. Now when we flick the lever, all the items are going to go through. And it's going to make sure what is non-stackable. And down here we have our shulker boxes. And over here we have our non-stackable items. So there you go, guys. That is how to make a non-stackable item sorter, how to make a shulker box unloader, and how to make a shulker box sorter, which will sort your shulker boxes from your non-stackable items. If you did like this video, hit the like button. If you really like this video, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you all in the next video.